Chapter 2. Know your computer. About the chapter. Introduction. Hardware component of a computer system. Types of computer memory. Introduction. A computer is an electronic machine operating under the control of instruction stored in its own memory that can be accept data, input, manipulate the data according to specified rulers, process, produce result, output and store result for future use. Hardware component of a computer system. The word hardware is a combination of hard and ware. It refers to that part of computer that can be touched, that is, the physical part of a computer. Hardware is further classified into two categories: input device, output device. Input device. An input device is a hardware device that sends data and instruction to the computer. Without any input device, a computer would only be a display device, much like a TV. The user would only be able to watch it just like a screen. Various types of input device are used depending upon the type of data to be entered. First, keyboard. In computing, a keyboard is a typewriter-style device which used an arrangement of buttons or keys to act as mechanical levels or electronic switches. It is the most commonly used input device which helps to enter data in the computer. Second, mouse. Mouse is the most popular pointing device. It is very famous cursor control device. Generally, it has two buttons called left and right. Button and scroll bar is present at the middle. Mouse can be used to control the position of cursor on screen, but it cannot be used to enter text into the computer. Third, scanner. Scanner is an input device which works more like a photostate machine. It is used when some information is able on a paper and it is to be transferred to the hard disk of the computer for further manipulation. Fourth, joystick. Joystick is also a pointing device which is used to move cursor position on a monitor screen. The joystick can be moved in all four directions. The joystick is popularly used for playing video games. 6. Light pen. A light pen is a pointing device shaped like a pen and connected to the VDU. It is very useful to draw objects on the computer screen. 7. Microphone. A microphone is an input device to input sound that is stored on a digital form. It is used to record user voice in the computer. Output device. The device which display the result produced by the computer are called output device. Depending on the type of output needed, we can connect various types of output device to the computer. These are: first, monitor. It is known as Virtual Display Unit (VDU), which is used to display the virtual output of the computer. It is the most common output device through which computer conveys messages by displaying them. Second, speakers. Speakers are used to get the audio output from the computer. We connect the speaker with the computer system to listen the sound played on the computer. Third, plotter. This output device is used for making a large paper drawing such as construction maps or engineering drawings. Plotters are divided into three types: A. Drum plotter, B. Flatbed plotter, C. Inkjet plotter. Fourth, printer. Printer is an output device that gives The output on the paper, that is, a hard copy of the work, is made available. Printer are various types such as A. Dot matrix printer, B. Laser printers, C. Inkjet printers. Type of computer memory. Memory is further classified into two parts, namely, first, primary memory, second, secondary memory. Primary memory. It is built in memory of computer and form the part of CPU. It stores the data and instruction correctly used by the computer. It is temporary by nature and get erased when the power is switched off. It is divided into two parts. RAM, random access memory. ROM, read-only memory. First, RAM, random access memory. It is the most commonly known type of computer memory. RAM received its name from its ability to directly access any memory cell. The operating system, software application and other data currently in use are kept here so they can be quickly accessed by the processor. The processor is able to read and write from RAM faster than any other stored media on the computer. When you shut down the computer, RAM loses all of its data. Second, ROM, read-only memory. It is a type of built-in memory that is capable of holding data and having that data read from the chip but not written to, unlike random access memory RAM. ROM is non-volatile, which means it keeps its contents regardless if it has power or not. A best example of ROM is EEPROM, which is programmable ROM used for the computer by secondary memory. This memory stores information permanently. Information once stored remains there till we erase it. CDs, floppy, hard disk, and pen drives are the example of secondary memory. It is divided into four main parts. First, hard disk drive. It is the main storage device which is fitted inside the computer system and store the operating system, that is Windows and other application programs. Today, the store capacity of the hard disk for PC computers is more than 320 GB, 500 GB, 1 TB or even more. Second, floppy disk drive. The drive that reads and writes data on floppy disk is called floppy disk drive. Floppy disk is the best and the most cost-effective way to store small amounts of data. Unlike an internal hard disk, floppy disks are removable. They are normally used to transfer small amount of data from one computer to another. The size of floppy disk is 3.5 and store capacity is 1.44 megabyte MB. Third, CD-ROM, DVD-ROM. CD-ROM stands for Computer Disk Read-Only Memory. This drive used compact disc CD to store data up to 700 MB. In a CD-ROM, a tiny laser beam is used to read the data from the CD, which is stored in the form of video, audio, or text format. DVD is known as digital versatility disc or digital video disc. This storage media store data up to 4.3 GB, that is more than 6 times as compared to CDs. Fourth, CDs/DVD burners. CD writers/DVD burner is the device used to write the data from computer to CD, DVD, or can be used for making duplicate copies of CDs, DVDs. Pen drive. This is the flash memory storage device are also called as pen drive, integrated with the USB port of the computer system. They are removable and rewritable and much shorter than floppy disk. Let's recall. Computer is an electronic device which processes the data to produce desired results. Hard disk is the part of computer that can be touched. Hardware is classified into two categories: input device, output device. Printer are of three types: dot matrix, laser and inkjet printers. Flash drive is also known as pen drive.